What's up, guys? It's your boy Awkward Ninja, and we're back with another figure review. This time we'll be taking a look at the 1000 Toys Dante the Deluxe Edition, and O to the M to the G. This figure is awesome, guys. So, before we even start the review, huge disclaimer, guys. I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan, so this review might be a little bit biased, but I still had some flaws slash nitpicks with the figure, so the figure isn't perfect, guys. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the sculpt and the painting of the figure. So for the first issue that I have with the figure would be the face. So the face seems to capture the likeness of Dante, but it's something that's really off about the face. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't scream like 100% Dante, if that makes any sense, guys. But other than that, if we come down here, the torso, if you guys aren't familiar, it's made out of a soft plastic material, same as the Hellboy toy. So from the neck and all the way down, it's rubber. It's like a real rubbery, so that way it doesn't hinder the torso. So I'm be able to do ab crunches and whatnot. What else? You got veins sculpted on his arms. So if I can get it to focus, yep, he got veins sculpted on his arm. And then you got veins over here as well. Everything on his arms are sculpted. The bandages on his arms, his legs. Now for the legs, I know a lot of people have been having, like, well, not problems, but they're saying that legs are, well, the knees are a little bit ugly, but to me, they're fine. In some shots, they do look kind of fugly looking, but that's up to you guys, if you guys can, finagle it or whatnot. And then for the jacket is a bit oversized, but I did try to, like, narrow it down to where it's like, it looks like it's fitting on him. I don't know what you guys think, but this jacket is a little bit too big. What else? But everything looks nice on him, from the back and then from the front. He looks really dope. But let's go ahead and jump to this articulation, which I really think is the highlight of the figure. So let me go ahead and move the rebellion out the way. So for the articulation, Dante's head moves all the way around, gives that nice good motion so he can make those expressions on his face, because Dante's like a jokester. So head goes this far back and then this far forward. It's pretty cool. Arms go up this high. So with the jacket being in the way, all you gotta do is just push it down, and then try to play with the jacket a little bit. Try to get the most out of it. If you guys are having problems with the jacket, I just try to, like, move the jacket out the way or push it down or whatever. But arms go up this high, excuse me. So that's pretty good. Torso crunches in about that much, so that's really good. And then it crunches back this far. Arms are double jointed, so you can get that good flexing in. Hands on the ball peg, that far back. So Dante is able to dual wield, well, not dual wield, be able to, hold it with both hands. But, Dante don't, like, for the most part, you always see Dante one-handing his weapons. Legs kick up this high, so that's really dope to be able to pull off kicks like this. It would have been really nice if they had included the Bolrog, if I'm pronouncing that right, excuse me. The devil arms, where it's like him fighting, or using his kicking and punching move sets. And then look at that split right there, guys. That's crazy. Look, that's dope. So you can do that crazy split right there, still look good. So legs go about this far back. It's whatever. And you got ankle pivot. Foot goes up this high, this far back. And then on top of that, he gets, what is this? He has that toe articulation. So yeah, this figure can get into some really dope poses, especially if you wanted to get like your character doing, well, Dante doing some bell rogging, kicking. So let me see if I can get him in a pose, a really dope pose. Let's see. Dude. Get the jacket posed up really nice. So yeah, Dante can get in some really cool high kicking poses, yo. Look at that, that's crazy. Yeah, that's dope. Or you know, he can do some dope kicks. And then let me see if I can show off one more pose before we move on to the accessories. I want to see if I can be able to do the rising, let's see, the rising dragon. Let's see if we can get that pose off. Excuse me, guys, if taking a little bit too long. I just want to show off how crazy this dude's articulation is. Come on. Boom. So yeah, Dante can do some crazy poses, guys. Look at this. This is dope. Mind you, this is a little bit of ghetto posing. But yeah, you can do some pretty cool poses. So let's get Dante all squared back up. And then jump into those accessories, because Dante comes with a butt ton of accessories. Let's get this cape back. Put the arm back down. Maybe I'll do like a separate video on Dante's like posing or something, like, you know, 5 poses that you can put Dante in or whatever. If that's something that you guys want to see. Get him nice and squared up. Boom. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the accessories. So Dante comes with, let's start off with his hands. So he gets a pair of open hands, little slightly open hands. So maybe you could use these as taunting or him shrugging off his enemies. He comes with his hands that he uses to open, well, to grip open the weapon. So I already got them on right now. I got one right here, and the other one's right here. And then since we already on the weapons, we got King Cerberus, which is his ice form. It's the 3-pronged nunchucks, and it looks really nice. Look at that, the detail that they put in here. So despite the flaws of this figure, like, there is like a lot of love that they put in this figure. I mean, they didn't capture the 100% likeness with Dante, but you know, or the big old jacket, but there is still love in this figure, guys. They put love in this figure. And then here is the lightning version of King Cerberus. So yeah, The detailing on it looks really nice, especially when it's hitting the light. So maybe if you guys have some lightning effects, you can also use those to light the figure or the weapons in the figure. Then he comes with the fire staff, the bow staff, really nice. Yeah, like they did with that color right there. Yeah, that's sick. So it's pretty accurate to the video game. And then we have one more. What was it? Ivory and ebony. And then he has gun wielding hands. Sorry, I've been playing with this figure like nonstop, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, gun wielding hands, ivory and ebony. It would have been nice if they added, their names on the side of the guns, but it gets the job done. Then we have Coyote A, best shotgun in the game, or best gun in the game. And then we get, let me go ahead and get the Rebellion. The Rebellion, really sick, guys. Look at this. And then if you want to port it on Dante's back, there's this little thing that you pop out and you put it on his back. Right here. Like so. If I can get it. But all you gotta do is just match it up with the hole in the back. So that's sick. And then we have the Sword of Dante. Look at that. That's sick, yo. So what they ended up doing, instead of sculpting like an actual the gem that that their parents gave them, it's just painted on there. I mean, it's fine. It would have been nice if they did have sculpted a gem on there. But yeah, the detailing on this thing. It also would have been dope if he came with the open version. That would have been sick too. And then for the next weapon, we have Papa Sparta's weapon. Look at that. O to the M to the G, guys. Look at that. Look at that detailing on this thing. Even though, like, the Sword of Sparta is just basically a legendary reskin for Rebellion in the game. Sorry. But yeah, that's sick on there. Would have been nice if they ended up sculpting the gem in there. But it still looks freaking amazing. And if you want to get this on right here on Dante's back, so what you do is you got to turn the peg around like this, so it's on the other way, and then you just match it up with this hole right here. If I can get it, let me see if I can get off camera. Excuse me, guys. Boom. And there you have it. You got Dante with Papa Sparta sword, and he uses that for, like, I think at the beginning of the game, he uses Papa Sparta sword. And then for the last two accessories, well, three accessories he comes with. Come on, stand up. Okay. This is what I was talking about when it doesn't really capture, especially with these faces right here. They look kind of weird. They don't really capture Dante's face. Look like Dante was on some crack. Like crackhead Dante. Hashtag crackhead Dante. Yeah, so that's one face. And then the other face, it's kind of the same thing too with this face too as well. You look like, Dante was on some crack. And then for the next accessory, we have his little back plug. Basically, you just plug it in his back, and it just fits in there nicely. And then we get a separate hairpiece. To me, the hairpiece still looks the same. Like, it still looks the same, but cool that they added that. I think this is a little bit more relaxed for Dante, rather than the one that he has on now. And then lastly, we get the other piece that goes on to the Sword of Dante. So all you do is remove this right here, and you just plug it, line it up with the holes. So that's if you want Dante to wield his weapon or whatnot without the plug in there. I just usually just leave the plug in there. You know, it's not really noticeable, but it's cool that they included that. So guys, this figure is still freaking amazing, guys. Like, it would have been nice if they included Dr. Faust. The Dr. Faust had, what else? The Balrog. That, because especially if, for some reason, you're able to pop these legs off right here, which is really crazy. Because I feel like they were trying to include that, but I guess they just fell back on it or something. Come on. It would have been nice if they included that. They could have included, what else? I'm trying to think what else weapons that they have. I forgot what ladies' weapons were. I forgot. Ladies' rocket launchers. But, I mean, this figure is still really amazing, guys, especially what you get with this figure. If you're not really a huge Devil May Cry fan, I don't really see anybody, you know, picking this up. But for the articulation, it's really amazing, guys. Like, I have some pictures on Instagram if you guys want to see that. But oh my god, this figure is amazing. So while I'm doing that, let's go ahead and jump into some size comparisons. So we got Iron Man, if I can get him stand up. We got Goku. So if you want to mix the universes together, you can do so. What else? We got the 1000 Toys Hellboy and the Marvel Legends Nightcrawler. Look at that. Hold on. We got brothers from another mother. Yo, that's sick. And this figure was my top 10 figures for, what was it, 2019. So hopefully Dante will be in that list as well. So, in all, guys, this figure is still amazing, despite the flaws. If you guys are a huge fan of Devil May Cry, I say definitely pick this up because we haven't had a Devil May Cry figure in a while, guys. So, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and you know, if we get like, what, 25 likes, I'll do a review on the 1000 Toys Nero, if that's what you guys want to see. But I'm your boy Awkward Ninja, and I'm out.